Hey, what up, though? Can you guys hear the sound? That's the movement. That's excitement. Very, very excited, guys. I'm very excited to make this video because finally we pulled through. We pulled through. Chelsea's back. Call everybody, let everybody know. Tell your brothers, tell your mothers, tell the doubters we are back. I'm making this video with excitement. What a performance from the boys. Uh, we got to witness like the greatness of Stamford Bridge under the lights. Graham Potter was fantastic with his starting 11. The substitution was on point. I think the game was fantastic. Leading into the game, I was actually scared. Um, I wasn't like up for it. I was thinking like maybe they are going to bottle it based on the fact that we've not been in the best of form this season, as you all know. And coming and being a goal down, coming into the tie, the second leg at Stamford Bridge, I was hoping the players were going to be up for it, and I was not disappointed. Like, where do I start from? Where I would start from, like the first half. When I first got the team sheets, seeing Cucurella and Chilwell on the same team, Chilwell being the left wing back, Cucurella being the left central back, I wasn't convinced, but I knew Cucurella had actually played as a central back before for Brighton. He has done in a three before for Brighton under Graham Potter. So I was looking forward to seeing how I was going to implement it, how I was going to be embedded into the team. Not forgetting that he has not played in the last two matches. He has actually not even been in the squad for the last two matches. So in the potentially the biggest game of the season so far for Chelsea. Not potentially, it was the biggest game of the season so far for Chelsea. So for him to come into the team and just fit in seamlessly was amazing. The three at the back made sure that the players we were defensively solid. Koulibaly has been back to his form now that he's playing his rightful position, which is the in the middle of the central back with three central backs. Fofana has been fantastic. He has been back from injury. Has been a revelation. Luis James was fantastic. I was actually thinking I was going to get like Modric in the lineup, but the game went well. The plan was fantastic. The first 10 minutes, the boys were on it. You could see the counter pressing. You could see the press. You could see what Graham Potter was trying to do. You could see that the defenders were always first to every long balls. They were first to second balls. They were winning their duels. The first 10 minutes they were on it. They were creating chances. We should have scored on we should have scored. Kayave had a good chance to score. Um, João Felix had another chance of his own, which we could have scored. We could have been ahead by 2 goals in the first half, in the first 10 minutes. But after the first 10 minutes, as usual, the main complaints I've always had with Chelsea so far this season is after the first 10 minutes, they always seems to drop their tempo. Then they allow their opposition get back into the game, having control of the game, and that's what we saw again this time around. After the 10-minute mark, Dortmund came back into the game, started dominating, started not creating clear-cut chances, but having control of the game, simming the crowd down because like Stamford Bridge was rocking yesterday. I don't think anybody can complain that it was a library. It was rocking yesterday. But after the 10-minute mark, Dortmund got the control of the game. The crowd quieting the crowd. The stadium was quiet. You could see the Dortmund fans like you could see the Dortmund fans screaming and singing. Dortmund were back in the game, having control. Though not creating quality chances or clear-cut chances, but they had control of the game. But after like another 15-20 minutes mark of Dortmund having the control, then Chelsea started playing back. We could see like creating chances on the counter. It was fantastic to see us play on the counter, and it was great to see us play with tempo. That's what I've been saying. Playing direct, not just passing around for passing sake, like playing with tempo, pushing the ball forward. The first thing they think about when they get the ball is always to look forward, which I think like which Cucurella champion. They said every single time he got the ball back, the first step was always looking forward, trying to play that defense splitting pass. Cave was immense yesterday, picking up the balls in the deep, picking up balls in pocket of spaces, finding pocket of spaces, interchanging with Sterling, with João Felix. Let's be honest, Raheem Sterling did not have the best of games yesterday, but actually scored one of the most important goals we are going to score this season. So I give him a pass for that. The team was amazing. I'm so happy for Graham Potter. I'm so happy because it has not been a great time. He has not had a great time as a Chelsea manager. But yesterday, at least yesterday he can celebrate. I know like the boys will get back to business today, back to training. They will have forgotten about yesterday, but at least yesterday he's gonna go to sleep with a free mind, feeling a bit of ease. Though the pressure still continues because we've moved to the next round. It's Champions League. Of course, Chelsea has a pedigree. They've won the Champions League twice, so everybody expect them to still compete and try to go far in the competition. But at least I'm so excited for him yesterday. Like how happy he was. He was up for it. The crowd were up for it. It was a fantastic atmosphere. Like Stamford Bridge was rocking, especially when the second goal came in. Caraved the penalty, and then we're lucky. We're lucky that we're able to get. We're lucky that we're able to get the penalty retaken because and that's shout out to VAR. That's big kudos to VAR. That's why VAR is there to pick all those little details that we might not see or like the referee might not see. I think VAR was used properly yesterday. It was VAR who did the job that it was supposed to do. VAR indeed showed us why they brought VAR into the game. We had a good time with VAR yesterday. Like it was a penalty. It was a penalty. The penalty was retaken due to encroachment, which was the right decision. And Carver, I have to give him kudos. For me, it was fantastic yesterday. Hold up the ball well, find spaces in the pocket, linked up play well, hold up the ball, created chances, and what a nerve and what a mentality. That's what I've been saying. The mentality. He showed that he had the mentality yesterday. Going to the ball, picking up the ball, playing the penalty, missed it, but had a second chance to score from the penalty spot, picked it up again. A lot of players will have chickened out and say, oh, another player played the penalty, but he played the penalty, missed it, picked up the ball again to play it again, and it was a fantastic penalty right in the corner. And I hope this is a progression, and I hope this is what we'll see further from this Chelsea as we move forward from this Chelsea team. I hope they keep the good habits and let the bad habits go. I think this three at the back formation suits the team well. It gives them balance in the midfield, defensively and attacking wise. It gives them like defend with a 5 and they attack with a 5, so it gives them the right balance. A lot of fast movement because we have fast-paced players, and that's what we want. We want insightful football. We want like excitement. We don't want dilly-dallying. We want players getting on the ball and moving straight. The game was fantastic. They had a good game yesterday. I'm so excited as a Chelsea fan, and looking forward to the draw. Hopefully, we get a team that is favorable. But at this stage of the competition, every single person is a tough opponent to face, and hopefully the boys are up for it. We move on now to our next game against Leicester on Saturday. Hopefully, this form continues. Pick up 3 points there, and that would just show that we are back. I'm so excited. The game was emotions was running high yesterday. Trying to see the players celebrate. It's been a long time. The fans celebrate. Everybody happy, and I hope every Chelsea fan out there also enjoyed the game and they celebrated. Chelsea, we are back. I'm so excited, and I'm looking forward to our next matches. Hoping the form translates into our next games and we continue to pick up the victories. Come on, Chelsea!